Hey, geology students, this is Coach Leibner. Today we are going to be taking a trip to Vietnam and investigate the world's largest cave. So, this is the assignment here. Before we get to the assignment, I just want to point out where Hang Song Dong Cave is. So, Vietnam is in southern Asia. So, if we look here, very close to the center between what you're probably familiar with from history class as North and South Vietnam, we have right here Song Dong Cave. Okay, so you can find it on the internet under one of two names, either Song Dong or Hang Song Dong. Here in Google Maps, we can see it is clearly Song Dong Cave. So this cave was discovered in the last decade, and it is currently the world's largest known cave. And so we'll get an opportunity to look through that. So for the first part of the assignment, you're going to open up this link. So you click on this link right here, and then you click on that, and that will take you to the National Geographic fly through or exploration page about the cave. And what you're going to notice when you first click on it after the page loads is a few of the things that will help you to navigate this experience. So each one of these sections has a three-dimensional video. It starts with us, we mute the sound there. It starts with us just outside the grounds for where we're going to see the cave, and we get to see some interesting things. Now, remember, we've already discussed sediment size. Sand is not a material, but it is a size of sediment. So you get to see quite a bit of erosion taking place right here as this sand is being deported and deposited somewhere downriver. Get to see where it's been taken away. We get to see some of these limestone structures over here and the erosion that's taking place under there. And we get to see some of the weathering, all of this smooth surface right here that we get an opportunity to see is an indication of the weathering that's taking place in this area. Now, over here on the left, we have a perpetually ongoing text system that gives you information on the different areas. And then over here on the right, we have a kind of a linear map. The cave system does run north to south, so we have an opportunity to see that. Now, you'll notice as I turn this area down here, my field of view will turn with me. So if I can't figure out which way I'm facing, because some of the questions are directional, then feel free just to look down there and it'll tell you right where you're going. Okay. If you want to get rid of those icons, then you click on this little information button. That gets rid of the one on the left. If you want to get rid of the map, you get rid of that, and that will help you navigate this a little bit more clearly. So here we have the entrance to the cave, and you're just going to walk through this cave system one section at a time. Over here, you'll see the title that says entrance and some information about it. And then as we continue to go through, you can feel free to zoom in. Some of these photos are incredibly high resolution. And I want you to take an opportunity to look around, see what kind of weathering and erosion you see what kind of things you see when you zoom in from distance, because some of these things are pretty neat. If you lose track of where you are, you can always just jump ahead by clicking the icons on the side there, and you'll get to see some of the sections or go back to some of the sections that you may have missed. So for this first part of the assignment, you're going to go through, and those text headings that are on the left of the text informational side is what each of these bold underlined areas are describing. So you'll see the river entrance is where we started. The jungle river is where we started, and the river entrance is just outside the cave, and then the entrance was labeled entrance also. So it's got a couple of questions for you here that you will need to go through and explore and do your best to answer these. Like notice this one here, entering Song Dong. You'll see share your thoughts as you explore this area. Just put down whatever comes to mind. Okay. And so we've got a few questions for you on each and individual area. And then once you get to the end, we're going to kind of depart from what we're doing here with the guided exploration component to this, and we'll go on to a video component where what I want you guys to do is actually make a 30-second promotional ad for the cave. The cave has been under a little bit of duress recently. They're trying to decide if they want to privatize it and commercialize it, or if they want to leave it as a national park. And so they're trying to decide what they should do. There's a big movement going on right now to protect and to keep it in its current status. And so we're going to make a promotional video to let as many people know as we can about the cave. Now, some of the things you need to do in your promotional video is describe a couple of the sites that really stuck out to you. And you can do that by using either screenshots or short video screen captures from something like Screencastify or the such like. Now, in your video, I want to see text displaying the name of the cave. That one's pretty straightforward and simple. A location of the cave itself, just like we started our video today, and a feature or two that really stuck out to you and you think will generate interest. And then where can they go to get information on actually traveling to and seeing the cave? So the one that I recommended here, the system that I use or the app that I suggest using is WeVideo. If you just go to wevideo.com, you'll get the opportunity to make a video, and you can insert things that you need to. It's a very intuitive system. You just insert your pictures and your thing in your video clips right down here. You can do a voiceover or you can add text and things like that. It's a very intuitive system, pretty straightforward, not overly complicated, and a very gentle learning curve. So certainly I can help you with that as we go through this. If there's another video system that you're more comfortable with, then you are also welcome to do that. So that's what we have for the assignment. Because of the length of this assignment, this exploration piece can take well over an hour in and of itself. So this will be done on one of our block 90-minute days, and then our 50-minute day to follow up will be where we get our part 2 in here. So don't rush through it. Take your time, and don't forget to wear your bug spray.